Hey guys, welcome to the video. It's me, Ciara, aka Ciara in the bonus, and we are here live on Twitch. Make sure you guys drop a follow. The link is pinned in the description in the comment section. Come over there, let us know what you think. I go live 3 to 4 days a week over on Twitch. Just let me know that you're from YouTube. Now, obviously, y'all know what we are here for. We got the Drake AI diss, man. I saw it last night, but I was like, nah, I gotta react to it with the fam. So we got Yana Paints over here. We got Harlem Poppy over here. We got Yowza. And then we got the chat. Of course, chat, let me know what y'all think too. But this is a AI diss from Tupac, AI Tupac, and AI Snoop Dogg perspective towards Kendrick Lamar from Drake. And just to show y'all that this is not just like made up, Drake actually posted this from his Twitter last night, and I'm over here like, hold on, man. What is it? Champagne? Oh, okay, no, it's Drake. He keep trying to bait Kendrick. I need to know what y'all think. Is this corny or is this a smart play? I personally have my reasons for it. We're gonna get into it later, but I do want to actually hear it. I haven't heard the lyrics yet, so y'all see. All right, y'all, we're about to go ahead and check it out. Let's see.
Illuminati does rise again.
Man,
You can see it in my eyes again.
I'm sorry. I know that I could clearly see that it's Tupac and Snoop Dogg, but like this is actually my first time hearing it. Like I saw some of the lyrics, but I didn't hear the voice. Man, this is weird. This is disturbing. Like I don't know, on so many levels. Just that doesn't sound right, bro.
Kendrick, we need ya, the West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip-hop history. If you deal with this
is so weird.
Bro,
Just
what is
That's all I have to say.
this?
I'm gonna keep my commentary minimal, but this is so weird. Come on.
What?
Come on.
This sounds so like obviously not real, but like it don't even sound like a good execution of it. Like I didn't like the concept of the AI, right? But I had no idea of how it could sound. This don't even sound like a good AI replication. And I'm wondering, did the AI write and execute this with like a voice generator, or did he record it and edit the vocals?
It's just hearing the amount of time that I've heard it. This is him, but he did that little stupid thing where, like the one nigga did, when we watched that video,
Yeah.
where I'm saying he recorded it like similar to how they get they words out, but then
He did.
I'm saying throw the filter for Pac on it. That shit weird as fuck, corny, honestly.
That's like, this is even worse than what I imagined it would be. Like it sounds worse. I even expected it to sound better, like a better execution of it. Like this is bad. Like
It is, and then this is pretty much like a mockery of what Kendrick did in the Hard Part 5. Remember he had the faces on him.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
but this
what
is so
this
much
kind of
different.
is. It is different, yeah, because he's using voices instead of like the actual video with different people's faces and all that. Whoa, but yeah, this nigga corny. He's washed.
But okay, I see what you said, Tom. Said had to re-AI. This one. Hold on. Okay, so he got a different version. We're gonna check that out after.
You seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a kid for me.
Still here, like they did a bad job, like with the whatever effect they use. Cause I still hear more of Drake than Tupac in this. Like he didn't even mimic his flow or cadence or like he didn't put no detail into even that guy who did the TikTok that we watched last night. The TikTok that did the
He put
Kendrick, the
more
fake,
effort in.
he had way more execution on it than whatever this is. Like they should have consulted him on how to deliver it in a Tupac type way or somebody else, because this don't even. It sound like he got a slight filter on his voice. Like it sound like he got Tupac auto tune or whatever you would call it. I don't know what the actual term is, but it sound like
Voice clone.
yeah, he got a Tupac voice clone, but it's not turned up all the way. Like the effect is only like 10% on. You know, like oh my god.
Heard it on the button.
Be careful, see you will be considered hating, and why you're really upset is because Kendrick didn't do it first. Hey, I already know I'm gonna get called a hater. It is what it is. Let me know how much of a hater I am in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Get the algorithm
Hey, I wouldn't
going.
do no dumb shit like this.
No, he wouldn't. It okay. Yeah, he did half-ass it.
But in podcasts, it's gotta be true. They told me, yo, need to
hold
know
on,
the
I
baby.
missed something.
I'm a little nervous about all the publicity. Fuck this Canadian light-skinned doc. We need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a kid for me. Heard it on the Button podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me.
Hey y'all, let's go back to that. Talk about him liking young girls as a gift from me. Heard it on the Button podcast. It's gotta be true. That's interesting. I actually have the clip that he's talking about saved in my bookmarks if I could find it right quick. But so he's trying to get ahead of the valid underage girl stuff, which by the time this comes out, my video explaining this should be up. I'm gonna put it in the information card up somewhere in the corner so y'all can check that out. But we went through the thread of all the very suspicious Drake Diddy, you know, stuff.
I think it was
you know?
called a 4K, man.
Yeah. So if y'all want an actual explanation, objective analysis of it, watch that video. It's gonna be linked at the end of this video. But trying to get ahead of it, like y'all know that's what he's most worried about, right? I've been telling y'all in all my videos talking about what Kendrick can say back to Drake. I've been saying this is the worst of what he has. It's not no music sales or even ethics musically or you know, in terms of stealing or having people ghostwrite. That's not the worst of it. The worst of it is the questionable history with young women and potential grooming. You know, I mean, potential, I'm really being generous with that, because when you look at the actual receipts, not my opinion, the receipts, it don't look too hot for bro. Unless you've seen that, I'm not really trying to look. Seek the information out first or watch my video on it where I bring the receipts in the video and then let me know. Because unless you've seen it, just say you don't care. You know, if you're a Drake fan and that doesn't change how you feel about him, just say you don't care about that. You just care about the music. At least be clear about where you stand. Stand on it. That's all I'm asking for anybody. You know, just say you don't care about that type of stuff. I'm just here for the music. You know, we just heard somebody say that last night. So, hey. But in terms of the Joe Budden podcast, there was an episode. There was an episode, I believe it was a song called Teenage Fever. Whatever album that came out on. Do y'all remember that? Oh, here we go.
I do. That's my song. It's the More Life album, I think.
Here's the Joe Budden clip. We're gonna go check that out after. But I just wanted to address that line first. Because that's I told y'all Drake is scared. He's scared of what Kendrick is gonna say. He's probably begging his higher ups to stop Kendrick from being able to mention something like that in the song. I would venture to guess. Because if he does, and if he puts receipts, if he say, like I've suggested, puts out a music video to go along with the song with breaks of all these clips and evidence, and if he could sample the clips of what's being said in the video, evidence of the sexually harassing / assaulting underage girls on stage live at his concert. You know, the Kylie Jenner stuff, you know, the stuff with Jimmy Jam's daughter, you know, where he was all buddy with her, hard eyes emojis, and leaning up close to her in pictures. I mean, y'all watch the video, y'all will see all that. But I'm just saying, it's too much actual evidence. It's not speculation. The evidence where people can come to their own conclusion, it's not looking good for him. And I think every single day that Kendrick doesn't respond, I think he's tossing and turning. Y'all thought J. Cole was tossing and turning over having to apologize? Drake tossing and turning. This nigga can't sleep. He can't sleep because he know every day he's waiting for his fate to be brought towards him. Lotto's little sister, yeah. I mean, she's younger, so like, I think, isn't she like 20? Is she 18 or is she 20 something? I think she's like young 20s, like 20, 21. But
I think young.
Yeah, he does have an affinity for the younger women. Now, the thing is, Drake, your younger woman did not stop at 18. Multiple times. Texting Millie Bobby Brown about boy advice. Telling her you missed her when she was 14, 15. Could you imagine if Kendrick Lamar put out a diss track with all the clips of those crazy interactions? Like, just sampling the part where you 17, I can't go to jail yet. Like, you know, all those clips, like, imagine he sampled that in a song. Imagine he put up a visual of all the stuff. You can't scrub it from the internet. It's here. The only way Drake doesn't go down is if the powers that be don't let him go down. But the powers that be on that same weird ass shit. How about that? They usually protect their own as long as they're still bringing money in. Only people that have the power to change that would be us, the public. I struggle to feel that people even care enough about that for it to significantly impact his career. Doing a feature with a 12-year-old Justin Bieber, I'm adding that to the list too. That was interesting. He just has an affinity to young people. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Now we're gonna go ahead and listen and then, you know, see what else he's talking about. But I think that's probably the worst part. How are you getting ahead of the worst part that he could throw at you? You think that's just like gonna take away attention from it? You're highlighting it and giving him more ammo to like really drop a nuke on you. Cause you already talking about it. Then he can show people just how young those young girls go. You're throwing him a lob to dunk on you. Like what's going on? Who cleared this? Is his ego just that big that he won't fall? Shit, he might be right. He might be right. You don't think that's the worst part? Okay, bet. Let's keep listening.
Young girls, that's a gift for me. Heard it on the Budding podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking.
The spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be. Okay, I'm gonna keep listening.
Game, it was me and Snoop Dogg, had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. Can you gotta fuck this nigga, girl? He gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos.
That was really executed. Like over here stumbling over words, y'all. Think about all the time he's put into this. Like this, he has not been able to rest. He already responded. He still can't rest. Posting tweets. Finally claimed his own diss song a week later.
It's not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke. Now I seen you too busy for the smoke. I won't.
Imagine trying to speak from Pac perspective, but then you spin it in back.
Right.
Like, yeah,
right.
Weirdo.
Right. Like, what's not okay? Yo, W new follow. Okay, so says now it seems you're too busy for the smoke. I won't lie. The people confused. Now you about to give this shit another week. Drake, it took you 3 weeks to respond. 3 weeks. And then it took you another week to even claim your song. Brother, you are in no position to be counted on the weeks. You just claimed your song yesterday. So technically, Kendrick had no reason to respond because it wasn't even confirmed if it was your song for real or not. So really, it's been a day since your song has officially come out. Kendrick's song wasn't no leak verse. It was on the actual song that came out and was on the actual album. It was claimed to the artist. And then there's your song.
He's nervous. He's so nervous to the point where he's over here trying to guess what Kendrick about to say to him.
Literally. He can't sleep.
He can't sleep.
It's driving him crazy. Tom said that boy is a lazy rapper, been that way for a decade. Hey man, I don't know what he does and doesn't write. I know the Drake fans just, you know, try to sweep that under the rug, but I genuinely don't know what he does and doesn't write or comes up with. I can't tell.
A lot of people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to homegirl, but running numbers up. I would have refused for these industry relationships. She not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman. Go do what you do.
What's he talking about? Who's the girl he's talking about? I'm curious.
This is a moment that you tell us this not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say. I just pass it to Snoop.
Yes, you. What the fuck?
Bruh, what was that, bro?
You really got to do?
Like you telling me you couldn't get a real Snoop Dogg verse?
I'm saying.
No way. No way. I thought.
No.
I assumed it was gonna be the real Snoop Dogg because he's
Girl,
alive.
no.
No way.
Girl, no, it's not. It's not.
Did he even get Snoop Dogg's approval to do an AI?
I'm assuming he did. Girl, I'm assuming he did. I'm assuming Snoop Dogg did react to, which I could show y'all his reaction at the end, but I feel like Snoop low-key might have been in on it. Snoop would never go against K-Dot. Bro, I think Snoop is about his bag.
He is.
Yes, you. What the fuck you really got to do? They passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work.
Yo, he's a fan. You remember that, Drake? You remember when Kendrick got... There was a little passing of the torch. I think it was Lupe Fiasco. I don't know who else was there. I know Lupe Fiasco, Snoop Dogg, and some other OGs was passing Kendrick the torch early in his career. You know, hey, man, he a fan.
You know how to move, right? Right? I know you never been to jail, orange jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody.
What? Huh? I know you never been to jail or wear jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent to no one. It's the homies that empower you. Drake, I know you're not talking. Aubrey Graham, the light-skinned overlord of the Toronto underworld. I know you're not talking. Kendrick is actually tied to real, you know, gang members, you know, like it's not some like made up story. He actually grew up in that environment. And then there's you who didn't, but you created that environment with your influence and your money to make yourself feel more important. So I know you're not talking. Theater kid turned mob boss. That's your cosplay. But you're trying to talk from Snoop's perspective to Kendrick about what he did or didn't do. When he's in, at least he's from an environment where that was people's reality. He does have a true experience related to those things. And we actually don't know what Kendrick has or hasn't done. We don't know what he's done. And what are you, out of all people, Drake, trying to prove by saying that? Like, that's like the pot calling the kettle black. Just because you're doing it from AI Snoop Dogg's perspective does not change anything for me, Aubrey. It doesn't like cancel out the fact that you're the one actually like saying it. You're delivering the message. It's really pathetic that he's trying to like cover up his feelings and thoughts with AI and doing a
That's
horrible
corny.
execution of actually rapping from these people's perspectives. This is bad. He actually thought he ate with this, and I know his Glazers are gonna love it. Y'all are gonna love it. Y'all are gonna love it. But y'all was gonna do that anyway. Hey man, it was Dr. Dre, the Game, and Snoop type shit. I saw Lupe post a video of it the other day.
Never did nothing violent and no one, it's the homies that empower you. But still, you gotta show this fucking aisle who's boss on the west. Now's the time to really make a power move. Cause right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose.
How is he writing out a game plan on how to lose when he's the one that moved you to get out of character and start doing all this stuff? He got you tossing and turning in your room every day. Trying to figure out how you gonna move. You've been making multiple moves. Yet, he's still going along with his flow. Allegedly has an album coming out in May. We'll see. Not gonna get my hopes up, but if he does, it'll look like he's moving on his timing. He caused you to move. Who really has the power here? I mean, really, you might have more money, influence, status, etc., connections, but he still made you move on his timing. And he's still on his timing. So you're never gonna be able to make that look like a bad thing to me. I'm sorry, it's just like not gonna happen.
Bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? That you know the DOG never fucking doubted you. But right now,
No. That's so inaccurate and so wrong. Like, bruh, this is ass. First off, anybody that knows Snoop Dogg music, everybody knows that nigga always says D-O-double-G. Niggas never just gonna leave one G off.
True.
Like, come on now.
See, this is what a culture.
If you gonna emulate somebody else, it best to be spot on.
I agree.
There's no way Snoop approved this, bruh. I don't believe that. I don't.
I don't want to believe that. But
like, I know he bought his bag and all that, but like, come on, if you this nigga's clowning you too. Like, I mean, essentially,
he's making a mockery, I believe, out of the culture. That's how I feel about it. And people are going. Some people are gonna hate that. Go ahead.
I feel like if I'm still alive, there's no way you can tell me that an AI, artificial intelligence, is a better rapper than me or a better singer than me. So I feel like it's disrespectful to even put an AI version of me on a song. If I'm still living, heart still beating in my chest, I'd be offended. Cause it's like you could have just called me instead of trying to like, really create me in a lab. If I'm alive, it's disrespectful. Cause what if I'm listening to this and I'm like, that don't sound like me. I wouldn't rap like that. I would be pissed.
Yeah, I agree 100%. That's why I'm saying I genuinely am hoping that he did clear this, because if he didn't, that's a whole nother issue. Like exactly what you're saying. That's why I'm trying to say, hey, like I'm hoping that Snoop on his business behind the scenes, like just playing around, you know, because dudes be trying to get a bag, and if the label in on it, they might try to get some artists in on it. You know how I'm saying, how they manufacture these situations. I'm hoping it's that, because if it's not,
it's weird.
It's weird either way, but it's even more weird.
For sure. It's just weird, especially if you're still living. Like, it's also weird when people are dead and they make songs for them. It's like, okay.
That's what I was bringing up earlier. Y'all remember when Drake had that song from Scorpion where he had that Michael Jackson replica? So I've been seeing some people theories that, you know, the labels have been trying to roll this out for a while. And best you remember, we talked about that Google deal.
We did.
With Universal with the AI, where they bought the rights to be able to AI replicate and create new songs using different artists' voices and stuff, and how the artist has to be the one that signed over. That's why I feel like there could be a chance Snoop Dogg is one of the artists that signed over his rights. You know, that's just if I'm just going with that train of thought. But there's still the possibility he just did it just to do it, which I think is crazy to make an AI somebody that's alive. well, someone that's dead too, but
It's especially crazy when they're dead, but then when they're alive, it's like, what? It's like, nigga,
for
you
real.
could have called me. Basically.
No, literally. That's
I'm gonna show.
this
I'm
shit
gonna
ass.
show y'all the clip of Snoop Dogg reacting from last night.
Posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the land gang and let
So now he's on this. Okay.
my fucking bow.
About time you gave it up.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the land gang and let my fucking bow move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one.
Oh, okay. So the first diss only took him an hour or two. Okay.
It's really about to
Where's the video? Did you like make a vlog or anything like that? That would have been kind of cool.
bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule.
Okay, he said Taylor Swift is your new top, and if you about to drop, she gotta approve.
On top dog.
But it's
But
the
I
same
don't
thing for you
understand
too,
how.
Drake. It's the same thing for you too. Everybody
What,
gets
Taylor
out the way for
Swift
Taylor Swift.
run this nigga now? Since when?
No, everybody moves around Taylor Swift. So it's not like it's just like Kendrick Lamar exclusive.
Was she on something now?
She just dropped the album yesterday. Everybody moves around Taylor though, so what are we
That's why I'm
saying?
confused. 'Cause it's
He
like,
he
it's
moves
like,
around Taylor.
thank you. It's like, be scared of Taylor. You know, she's dropping when literally all their labels
Literally.
move around her dates.
Exactly.
All their labels.
Same thing with
Which I-
Beyonce. Like, what are we saying right
Literally.
now?
Literally.
I feel like I swear I heard even him say he moved his stuff around Taylor Swift, but we'll see. I can find it.
Schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love
Huh? Yourself? I know the biggest corporate industry puppet isn't talking. Like, the lack of self-awareness here is like so crazy. Like, he needs some help. Hey, all you corporate industry puppets, like is this satire against yourself now or something? Like what is this part about?
schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused.
Huh? Is he living in an alternate reality?
Maybe.
He said since
delusional.
like no, I'm actually concerned. Like, is he going through like psychosis or something? He said since like that, your tone has changed a little. You're not as enthused.
It's early stages of dementia.
He didn't say anything. How can he not? How could his tone change if he hasn't said anything?
He's trying to foreshadow. He's only trying to predict.
Yes. Yes.
He's like, oh, you about to say this about me and young women. You about to like you're not moving the same. How?
How has his? This is my thing. Like, I'm just talking about the reality of the bar, right? How can someone's tone change if they haven't said anything?
This nigga is
You're
literally
acting like
a
he
bitch.
apologized. You're acting like he came out like J. Cole.
This
and
is what this nigga
apologized.
Drake is doing. Like I just read this whole page. This nigga essentially is okay. Two niggas about to square up. He's literally the nigga. Swing first, nigga. No, swing first, nigga. Like that's what he's literally doing.
He's
like,
anxious.
Come on, bro.
He's anxious, bro.
Be for
He's
real,
nervous.
bro.
He's nervous. He like
This
you
is
can
trash.
hear the desperation in this. This is not
Nah,
a checkmate.
literally.
This is not a master move. Like, anybody that actually thinks Drake should win this battle, even if you are a Drake fan, you should be able to acknowledge that this is not a power move. That if you're really the one running the situation and controlling things, this isn't a move someone actually in the power position makes. You already dropped your song. You ain't even let it resonate. You just claimed it yesterday. And then you got AI Like, you're scared. What you gonna have a diss track every day he don't respond? Like, what? I don't know. It just is so desperate. That's the best. That's all I got on it, bro.
Niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little. You not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga. You following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so?
You took 3 weeks and another week to claim your song. That's a month. That's it.
So long, we waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. On the loose. Yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift. Biggest gangster in the music game.
What is this? Taylor Swift propaganda? Like, what's going on? The labels got him up to this. What's going on?
Right now. You know,
there we go.
Taylor Swift.
Listen to this part.
Biggest gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she about to do a Millie Rock on your head top. She got the whole PG laying on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys.
You just contradict. Okay.
Whoa.
You just contradicted yourself. It literally one word
No,
and then other.
what does he
another.
mean? The Beyonce challenge on mute?
That's
What
a
Beyonce
challenge at her
challenge?
concert.
That's a TikTok challenge.
Everybody gets quiet. She said everybody
Yeah.
on mute, and then
Oh.
the whole stadium gets quiet.
I thought
So
that was a
old
diss to
type
her. Like, damn, what she do?
You know he wouldn't be dumb enough to do that.
I'm just confused on this outro for Taylor Swift because why are you giving her this much credit? Like, honestly, who? Because it's like it
This
doesn't
is the
even make
labels
sense because
doing.
the
I don't know
same
how.
That nigga don't
like,
have
it's the
nothing,
label.
man.
The same demographic tuning in to the Tortured Poets department is not listening to Kendrick Lamar.
Some of them mess
So
with
what are we
him from
saying?
Bad Blood, but yeah.
I mean,
But
that's
mostly true though.
You're right. But yeah,
You're right though.
he just makes me mad. He just pissed me off. In the notepad during. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I was just like rereading what he said. So you were telling Kendrick from Tupac's perspective, or was it Snoop Dogg's perspective, that he was too scared to drop because of Tay-Tay, and then you just said that you moved your album when she dropped too. So like that, mind y'all, I already said that before he said it himself. So then you say that, right? I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. Okay, she about to run up a milli. She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. But you move your stuff around her too. So what did we say? That's how I felt about most of Drake's bars from like all these diss tracks. Like even the one where in the last one where he's like, shit he do for bitches, shit we do for bitches he do for niggas. He said that about the Weeknd's manager or somebody. And I'm like, but Drake, you also trick on men. Because you be fanned out over most of the men that you're around.
He done bought hella niggas chains. He bought
bought
Party
21
Next
Savage
Door
a Ferrari
chain. Yeah, he bought
for
that
his
nigga a
birthday.
Ferrari.
So yeah, but that's how I felt about a lot of the bars he's had. And that's where we're at again. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this. We're almost done, but like, what do we? Let me just wait.
Quiet on your head top. She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend. Like, I know you in that NY apartment. You struggling right now. I know it. In the notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better.
In the notepad doing bro, it's like you're just jealous. I don't know how else to say it. Like, are you mad that you can't do lyrics? How is that
like
how is
oh, you better have
are you just mad that you aren't doing lyrical are you mad that you're not capable of doing lyrical gymnastics? He's
you got
okay.
Your notepad
You struggling right now. I know it. In the notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand. Like, shit better be crazy. We waiting on you.
Yeah. So scared.
Like I said, so is he gonna do one of these every day that he doesn't respond?
He's terrified. You could tell
Swing first, bro. Swing first, bro.
He's shook, bro.
He's so terrified.
Bro, just swing first, bro.
Where you at? Where you
Literally.
at? What you gonna say? What you finna say? Because you know what it is?
What?
It's gonna take his writers too long to respond if he don't know when Kendrick gonna respond. He
Uh-huh.
needs to know so he can have it prepared and ready for his comebacks.
I'm gonna be very disappointed if Kendrick does respond and doesn't use what we've been talking about. The only way that happens if the labels or the powers that be don't allow him to. So we're gonna see a lot about where the higher ups are gonna allow this to go to. Because even Drake mentioned the young girl stuff.
I mean, you gotta think about it like this too, though. Which niggas gonna crash out their whole career? That's what's happening. Essentially, I mean, because this with this right here, this could either make or break a nigga, and it's gonna be one. It's gonna be one. Now, I don't know what the stipulations is behind some of these labels. Like, oh no, please don't say that. That's just detrimental. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak from an independent artist's perspective. I think I'm saying whatever the fuck I want to say. I don't give a fuck who like it or don't. You say something disrespectful, and you catching it. Period. Point blank. But this nigga Drake, I mean, you literally tucked on the corner. Swing, niggas, just swing. That's corny, son. Then I mean, you using AI of a nigga that's dead, like R.I.P. Pac, but like
And
Snoop
it
was
was
alive, bro.
bad.
It was bad. Like if you going to do emulation of Pac, like you know what I'm saying, even certain words, the House of Blues, who would say House of Blues? Like I mean, he's gonna draw out certain words and add emphasis to certain words. Like come on
It's a
now,
fact.
like how do you do that? Then I'm pissed about the Snoop part. Like for multiple
Yeah.
reasons. This nigga
Yeah,
still
me
he's still
too.
alive, number one, and you couldn't hit that
Huh?
nigga for that. He probably rejected it whole time. Like, nah, I'm not doing that, bro. Like, come on now. So this nigga probably took it out,
Alive?
took his way. Like, all right, bet I'm just gonna do the AI,
Snoop
nigga,
Dogg.
because you feel me. And
I
then
think
the biggest thing that pissed me off is the fact that you didn't say D double O G. He always says D double O G. He never says D O G. Like, no, that's not. Come on, bro. Be for real, man. Then everything else that he said, it was like, nigga, you're just saying nothing. You trying to be the loudest nigga in the room, so niggas could come save you. Nobody saving you, bro. You getting your ass beat. Like it is what it is. This nigga's corny, son.
Yeah.
That ass
He
is
looks
corny.
desperate. He looks desperate. That's all I can
Nigga
say
has no
about it.
idea what info these niggas got on him. Like this nigga,
He's scared,
he
bro.
got he got a feeling they know, like something
Yep.
devious. Like it is what it is.
I
GG's.
mean,
that's
even if
the
they
Drake
know
shit,
what we
man.
know right now, hey man,
But
hey
then, like,
man.
it's weird too though because you know what I mean, with the AI pot, that's him. Okay,
Yeah,
you're actually tossing out certain things like you trying to downplay it like it's not like nigga you're
like
caught
it's
in
nothing.
4K on several
Yeah.
occasions. Even the little girl, she was like, "Oh no, well, the other stuff that's in the message just has to stay there. We're just gonna leave that
Yep.
there." Like, come on now, she definitely said that. So like, what's really up, my nigga? Like, come on, son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I agree. That's shit whack too. As a Drake fan,
Yeah, it's
This shit
just
is
kind of
ass, bro.
sad
this
that
is
he tried to
weird.
like throw it out there in the song like it was just, oh yeah, mention the young girls as a gift from me, Drake or Kendrick. Like, uh,
Like, whoever thought this was hard is a fucking idiot, bruh. Cause then it's like this is the worst. Like, it's multiple factors. This nigga's trying to, you know what I'm saying, make fun of Kendrick with like his style of things or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying, doing a whole the thing where like Kendrick can emulate people for sure. Certain people. He know who he can emulate and niggas that he can't. Yeah, there go Millie Bobby Brown. Like she said it.
Great role
Like
model. Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just text each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
Let that rock, see? Cause she gonna say it.
Advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love
What's
him.
his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
Come on now.
All right.
Come on now. Come on now.
I mean, go ahead, continue with what you were saying. Continue. No,
Like y'all seeing this?
I'm just saying,
Seeing
like,
this.
like when you got stuff.
He said she's 17, and this nigga proceeded. He said, "Oh, green light, yeah." Like, huh? What?
Look at all this, you think? All right.
And niggas is cheering it on. All the niggas there is weird too.
Listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest.
I like the way your
Couple
breasts feel
niggas
against
is
my
like, whoa.
chest.
I just want to thank you.
But yeah. So to
Like,
me,
bro,
you know,
what?
when you got stuff out here like this, like Drake, you bringing attention to. I gotta say the line. You know, when I saw this the other day, Sierra Canyon parking lot looking like Magic City parking lot. Sierra Canyon's a high school in Cali. Magic City's
I
a
still
strip
don't
club in
understand
Atlanta. That
What does that mean? It's looking like a Magic City parking lot. Like, make
oh,
that
and Kylie
make
went to
sense.
Sierra Canyon as well too. You know, and yeah, y'all. It's just not to me something. Why would you even bring attention to it? Like, that's me. Unless you feel confident enough, like you're not gonna go down, even if that does come to light. That's the only way I can see he's that comfortable bringing attention to it. And he said, heard it on the Joe the Budden podcast. It's got to be true. I have that clip of Joe Budden talking about this that I saw the other day. He showed them the video.
No, I'm tired of niggas telling me to shut the fuck up. Every time I'm telling you where some killer conscious nigga's brain is gonna go if you keep playing with him. It's too many of these incidents that exist. I don't know what y'all talk about as far as a nigga fucking all these niggas' girl, but without these rapper niggas, this nigga
it does exist.
Oh shit. Sorry.
I hear what you say.
Without including none of these rapper niggas, too many of these moments exist.
Okay. You have a point.
Enough of them exist. I wasn't gonna argue with Ack when he was here, but it was enough of these exist to look at a nigga and say, "Hey, something's off here."
Well, some of the things that he's using to kind of diminish niggas is 100% the thing that can come back to bite him in the ass.
Listen,
for sure.
whatever your strong point is could also be your weak point.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, he clearly saw that clip. Maybe the one before, when he was breaking down Teenage Fever by Drake, you know? I mean, just listen to the name, Teenage Fever. You know what I'm saying? He was breaking that down too. So he's either talking about that clip or the one from before with the Teenage Fever song. So he paid attention. He be seeing stuff. He see everything.
Pedo Drake. Pedo Drake. Pedo
Hey, man.
Drake.
Hey, man. So to me, it's like, do you really want to bait a nigga? Do you really want to egg on a nigga that really is probably going to go there with you? Why are you doing this unless you're protected? That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to believe that that's the reality, but based on how the history of people who bring in money, as long as you're bringing in money and you're still a good cash cow, they usually protect whatever you do. That's just the reality of the world.
I mean, it's just a pedo protected by other pedos. I mean,
Exactly.
That's it. Pedos with
Exactly.
money. Like, these niggas
Exactly.
start packing these niggas up left and right, man. Get these niggas up off the fucking face of the industry.
Exactly. It's not just Diddy.
It's annoying, bro.
Or Jeffrey Epstein, or it's all of them. So that's why to me it's like, you think they're gonna let one of their own go down?
You had niggas like R. Kelly doing bullshit.
But
like,
how long
he
it
got
took for
packed.
him till he
It
stopped
took a
making
long
people
time.
money?
It took a long
Till
time.
he stopped making the labels money the way he was before.
Cosby.
Did he? His prime
Come on,
already
man.
passed. Jay-Z, your time coming soon too. We know about your
It's
weird
coming,
ass.
bud.
We know about your weird ass.
Coming, bud.
Yeah. I've been learning some stuff about Jay-Z. That
That's some
man,
shit
he
about
done got
Beyonce
away.
too.
I mean, probably. I mean, it's a common trend in this industry for people to be weird. Let's be honest about it. People be weird as hell. But what's everybody's final thoughts on this? You know, y'all go ahead.
Fuck
I
this
would like
nigga
to
Drake,
say,
pedo ass nigga.
yeah,
Facts.
This shit
yeah,
was ass.
yeah. And Tupac AI sound like Rick Ross.
Loki did something more like Ross, like
I thought it was Rick Ross.
Rick Ross without bass, without bass in his
Yes,
voice.
yes,
At least get some good AI
yes.
voice
And you
stuff.
could have called Snoop Dogg if you didn't, sir. And it's weird. I don't like it.
Me
It's
neither. I don't
weird.
like that y'all trying to normalize this
You
because
should
you
have
know what
put
it's
Right.
this
gonna
in the
do?
back
It's
burner.
gonna erase artists, and then who's already the most marginalized group of artists? Black artists, especially hip hop. They already prey on it. What's good, Craig? Thank you for the big body raid. What's good, Kev? How you doing? How we feeling, y'all? How we feeling? But yeah, hey man, look. For me, trash. You're reeking of desperation, Drake. It doesn't look good on you. And you better hope this man don't put out a video compilation of all your dealings with underage women. You know what I'm saying? You better pray to your lucky stars that it doesn't get to that point. But I think it is because you mentioned his wife now. So that's your problem. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure I leave a like, comment, subscribe, drop a follow to the Twitch. The link is pinned in the comments and in the description. Pull up to the stream. Let us know what you think. I'll be live again Monday. If you're watching it today, I will still be live by the time this video's up. But I'll be also live again Monday. But on that note, you guys, we're outie.